Hey guys, Matt here. In this video we'll be talking about an important topic for all players, new, returning, and veteran alike. What is the most valuable card to use a UR Dream Ticket on? So in Duel Links, pure card value can be difficult to determine because of the RNG nature of card acquisition. However, we can skip all RNG entirely with card tickets. So Dream Tickets, specifically the ultra rare ones, are the most valuable items in the entire game, but one card in particular among the entire selection of these available cards stands out as the single most valuable card. And that card is, in my opinion, Forbidden Lance. So let me explain. During the recent KCGT celebration, the 25 gems per pack sale for older boxes occurred, so that went up to the Lords of Shining. The selection boxes returned, which is normal for celebration events like this. We got 1,000 free gems, and there was the 99-cent guaranteed ultra rare deal from any box, which is one of the best deals in the game. And then of course we received the aforementioned UR and SR Dream tickets. So the half-price gems, they went up to the Lords of Shining mini box, which came before Valhalla Calling, which is the main box that Forbidden Lance is included in, so there's no way that we'd be able to get the half-price gem sale to get Forbidden Lance. So even if you saved up the gems for the sale and got the 1,000 free gems, Valhalla Calling is still full price. So let's move on to the next option. So Forbidden Lance was also in Selection Box Mini Volume 2, which included Chaos Dragon Levianeer and Karma Cut, two very valuable cards introduced in this box. At this point though, when the selection boxes returned during the KCGT, Levianeer was already available in the Infinite Ray main box, and Karma Cut is available from the previous Dream Tickets, the 4th anniversary ones. So it's most likely that you already had one, maybe even two. So not really the best choice to go for in a selection box, and it's worth ignoring this one also because each pack is 200 gems and you only get 6 pulls before you have to spend money. So the odds of getting Forbidden Lance in 6 pulls, I did the math already, some probability, adding all them together, with 6 pulls you have between 2.78 and 17.96% chance, which is a little under 1 in 5 odds. And then if you fail that, which is extremely likely, like I just said, almost more than an 80% chance of failing, that's 1,200 gems down the toilet, and that could have gone to 24 packs of Lance's main box already, Valhalla Calling, which is like a decent part of the box. I mean, it's nothing special, but being able to chunk out a box like that is already really good. That's 13% of the box. And if you are spending money on selection boxes, you might as well just go for Book of Moon, the newest one, and then dig for Lance separately. So overall, selection boxes, not worth your gems, especially if you are a free-to-play player and you have a limit on the gem spending. So the 1,200 can be going to chunk out a box, especially a half-price sale, and at least guarantee getting any sort of card instead of having to gamble on the selection boxes. So aside from that, we could just normally pull with the 1,000 free gems, which is 20 extra packs. So if you already had a nice stockpile, maybe like 7,000-8,000 gems, and you get those extra 1,000 free gems, you're most likely, you're definitely going through all of Valhalla Calling, because it is a 180 pack box. I already chunked out a decent amount of this going for a Lance, and I ended up having 3 already, which is nice. So if you need to do that, that's the guaranteed way to get it, but it's not the most cost-effective way of getting it, even with the 1,000 free gems, because again, 20 packs, it's nice, but it's only 1/9 of a box. So if you want to ignore all my advice previously, like I said about selection boxes, you can go and gamble on those. Now with the guaranteed 99-cent UR deal, Valhalla Calling is kind of a risky option, because we'll go back into the box and we'll look at what's available. The ultra rare cards, Odin Father the Acer, Scrap Dragon, all these types of cards are mostly outdated. The only ultra rare cards probably worth landing would be Banishment of the Dark Lords and I guess Scrap Dragon. Those are the only 2 other ones that are decent consolations if you don't get Forbidden Lance. So for some people, they don't mind spending the $1 for 3 packs on a 1-in-9 shot at Lance. The odds just aren't in your favor of getting anything good if you don't hit the Forbidden Lance. So mini boxes are normally what people target with those 99-cent UR deals. I know that's what I did. I usually do like to target the mini boxes specifically for these types of deals, but that's not something everyone wants to do. Sometimes people will just try every box because they don't really care. They want to get something good, or they'll target an older box that they don't want to dig into and maybe try to land the chance of getting something nice. So that leaves the final and easiest option, which is the ultra rare Dream Ticket. So like I said, The ultra rare dream ticket goes up to the Rage of Volcano mini box for this selection, so Lance obviously in the card pool, but noticeably missing is Mystical Space Typhoon, one of the staple spell and trap removal cards now in the current meta. But that one came out in Antinomic Theory, I think back in March, I think is when that box came out. So obviously not available to be selected, but the only other cards, I mean, you have Cosmic Cyclone available if you want to grab that, but not really seeing as much play in the meta. So with the dream tickets, unless you're getting like an archetype specific card like Maiden with Eyes of Blue, main box staple cards are generally the best choice. So determining value of the boxes, we'll knock out all the mini boxes. So that's knocking out Raigeki Break, that's going to knock out the Rage of Volcano, obviously, and knocking out all these mini boxes all the way up to 31. So that cuts all the boxes that we're recommending in half to main boxes. And now with the half gem sale, we will get rid of every box up to Warriors Unite, which is main box 19, which obviously they stopped at Lords of Shining, but Warriors Unite is the last main box. So we're down to about 12 boxes, main boxes 20 to 31. So that starts at Blazing Rose and all the way up through Shark Fang for the main boxes. So looking at the cards that are available in here, I think the ones that stood out the most were Fiendish Chain and Forbidden Lance among staple back row or anti-back row cards. So other cards that you could possibly grab from here are Vermilion Dragon Mech, Black Rose Dragon, and Necro Valley. Those are all kind of rounding out the top 5 of like staple slash tech cards that are in this specific selection, boxes 20 to 31. Like I mentioned, those will have the most value when using your dream ticket, and also you'll get the most return out of it. It'll save you a lot of time, it'll save you a lot of gems, and probably save you a lot of money too. So but Vermilion Dragon Mech, Black Rose Dragon, those come from the same box, so sometimes people will just go through that box once just to get it out of the way and grab those 2 cards and get out of there as soon as they can. And Necro Valley is also in a very strong box, Dark Dimension, one of my personal top greatest boxes of all time in this game. So some people will also, if they want to build a deck like Thunder Dragons, they'll grab a Necro Valley or 2 along the way and then round it out with a Dream Ticket. I know that's what I did. I know I used a Dream Ticket in the past on Necro Valley. So those are nice tech cards to have, but not every deck is going to make use of them like they will Forbidden Lance and Fiendish Chain. So between Lance and Chain now, since those are the top 2 contenders, it basically comes down to the player. If you want to play a more controlled deck that has something like Monster Negation and Attack Prevention, Fiendish Chain is going to be the way to go, but Forbidden Lance more for those decks that want to maintain tempo. They don't want to get disrupted by back row, which that's going to be a common theme in this upcoming meta, a lot of people saying. So both cards do come from full price main boxes. They're staple cards. I see plenty of play in tournaments and ladder, so a lot of people say they have equal value and either one's a great choice. However, the main difference that sets Forbidden Lance above Fiendish Chain with this Dream Ticket is the quality of the cards that come out of the boxes. So we'll go over to the store again, and what do you get out of here? There's going to be more relevant cards up after the July 9th, 2021 ban list, such as Satellar Knight Deltaros, a really nice rank 4 Xyz. Has a pretty good effect. Utopic Onomatopoeia, a lot of people playing them at 2 or 3 in Onomats, which is a very strong meta deck at the moment. DD Crow is a nice tech card. I personally like it, but a lot of people opt for Necro Valley just to shut down the graveyard entirely, but DD Crow does have a nice snipe effect to prevent things like Fire Kings from going off. And then obviously Fiendish Chain for the ultra rare selections, but the reason you would dig in this box instead of using your Dream Ticket on it is because the SRs, you've got Gaga Samurai, Gaga Sister, Gaga Bolt. So with the banning of Hate True Nade, you get True Sisters again, so you get more searching power. You'll get your Gaga Bolts for spot removal. Force Focus is a nice kind of whatever, nice rank 6 Xyz if you don't have all the other ones. Stellar Nova Alpha for if you play Tellar Knights, and then like I said before, you have Deltaros and then Deneb up here as well, number 39 Utopia to go into the C39 plays, and as on top of being a pretty solid monster on its own, the Altair for more Tellar Knight support. So overall, this box is relatively solid in the meta, especially if you're going for Onomats. But if we go to Valhalla Calling, you'll see that the card selection is not as good as the Shining Hope, because like I said, you have Forbidden Lance, obviously, which is the prize card of this box. I think it's even on the cover of the box. Yeah, it's like the recommended card to go for. But the other ultra rares like the Odin, this card sucks. Scrap Dragon's probably the second best ultra rare, followed by Banishment. Now that Dark Lords are pretty much dead, you have the Fortune Lady support. Fortune Lady Every's a nice SR, Star Eater's a nice SR, and that's pretty much it for this whole box. I mean, you got more Fortune Ladies, you got some UAs, this useless Dinosaur card, and Solid Soldier I guess is okay because it sees play in that rank 4 hero spam deck, but other than that, you're not really getting a lot with your gems in this box, which is why I recommend and why I believe you get the best value using your Dream Ticket on Lance and then digging through Shining Hope with gems, even if it's not a half price sale. For newer returning players, like I said, Shining Hope, better investment with gems, and you're better off getting more relevant cards and better decks like Onomats if you go for a box like Shining Hope. And in terms of cost, a full main box run for Valhalla Calling with the worst possible luck is 9,000 gems, and if you use money alone, that is $150, which is 30 packs, 300 gems is 36 packs, 180 divided by 36 is 5, 30 times 5, 150, quick maths. So that's $150 or 9,000 gems to go through one main box. So essentially, that Dream Ticket that you're getting is a $150 savings coupon for free. Easy. It's free, make a smart investment. So to put that into perspective with other staple cards, we'll check out the bundles. $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, $4.99. All these staples, Cosmic Cyclone, like Paleozoic, all these cards. So I picked the 7 most relevant ones. You got Cyclone, Galaxy Cyclone, and Cosmic Cyclone, both Cyclone cards. Regeki Break, Drowning Mirror Force, Floodgate Trap Holes, your Karibo, and Paleozoic Canadia, all $4.99, roughly $35 when you round it up. And you get one of each card plus 10 more packs out of the newest box. So all for $35, and you get one of each of these staples. So $35 for all those staples, all those packs. And then in comparison, one Lance is more than quadruple the value of all those 7 cards and 70 packs put together. $35 for all of those compared to $150 for one Dream Ticket. More than quadruple the value is ridiculous. So even in the actual game, in actual duels, its value was increased thanks to the ban list. Hatronade is banned. That's a staple back row removal card because it bounces the hand. It's insanely oppressive for a lot of decks, and it's the reason why a lot of these cards were on the Forbidden Limited list to begin with, and we'll probably see more cards coming off because of Hatronade's banning. They're kind of just testing the waters right now to see what they can safely remove, it looks like. But it's going to make your deck a lot better now, because if you can't use Trunade, you're probably going to be moving on to MST, Cosmic Cyclone, and like I said, Forbidden Lance. It has some of the best value in the game in duels and just in terms of pure value. MST, like I said, it's ineligible for this Dream Ticket. If you go for the Cosmic Cyclone, $5, and it was in the half gem sale, so you probably got 1 or 2 already, unless you don't spend money. Maybe you got 1 getting lucky. But Cosmic Cyclone, I always say the bundles are definitely worth $5, even if you don't want to spend money on packs. It's just getting that guaranteed Cyclone for $5 is insane value. Galaxy Cyclone's in the newest bundle, but that's mostly a Photon card just because it has Galaxy in the name, and it's not as good. You can't even pop Necro Valley, which is probably one of the most common cards you want to destroy, because Galaxy Cyclone has to banish itself from the grave, and Necro Valley prevents that from going off, so not as good. And lastly, Night Beam. It's not in the bundle, but it's got a nice you can't respond to it effect, but it's too slow. It doesn't have the spell speed 2 that Lance and Cosmic Cyclone have, so go get your Forbidden Lance. I think it's one of the most valuable cards in the game in terms of cost and with your Dream Ticket. So definitely recommend 100%. This is for anyone who has not spent their Dream Ticket yet and was holding on to it, but if you do want a staple card to go after, my recommendation is 100% Forbidden Lance. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you hated it or you hate me, just leave a comment. I would like to upload more scripted content talking about Duel Links, whether they're discussion videos, top 10s, deck profiles, events, or even tournament and ladder play recaps. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/MattLamar. Link will be in the description. I play mostly Duel Links, but I'll be doing some other games as well if there's interest. So, see you later.